Unbelievable, my lovely, wonderful people. Reno Omokri is at it again with Peter Obi. In fact, what is happening to our brother, Mr. Ibu, Reno Omokri has taken it on, he has taken it on Peter Obi as if Peter Obi is the architect or the causer of what has happened to, or what has happened to Mr. Ibu. He said, Mr. Ibu, with all that is happening, that Mr. Ibu supported Peter Obi, but Peter Obi has abandoned him and everything. It is terrible, and everybody, with all that is going on, we all need to rise up and we will not allow this same thing over and over again. So it is what it is, and it is time for everybody to rise up and ensure that we respond to Reno Mokri accordingly. Peter Obi, as a human being, as a person, as a presidential candidate, will do all he can to support Mr. Ibu as well as other Nigerians. But I personally don't think it is up to, Reno Mokri to become the judge and jury in this situation. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. Despite supporting Peter Obi, Reno Mokri urged Nigerians to donate to Mr. Ibu. He calls out Peter Obi. Social commentator Reno Mokri has urged Nigerians and his followers to donate to Mr. Ibu's account, despite the fact that despite the fact that he supported Mr. Peter Obi during the 2023 presidential election. He said Peter Obi has pretended not to be aware of what was going on. He has left him, and this is what is happening right now. That Peter Obi should come out and support Mr. Ibu, go and pay the hospital bill. This is coming after the actor Mr. John Okafor, aka Mr. Ibu, on Wednesday requested financial help from Nigerians following his health issue that might result in him losing his leg if not dealt with accordingly. These reports have spurred reactions from citizens and Nollywood fans. He also pointed out that Mr. Ibu was a staunch supporter of the Labour Party. He campaigned for Peter Obi, the presidential candidate, Peter Obi, in no small way. Now Peter Obi has abandoned him, going about campaigning for his party to win, leaving those that supported him. Reno Mokri said Peter Obi must come out and pay the hospital bill and nothing must happen to Mr. Ibu's leg. I don't understand. Reno, I say you did abroad to money there you and pay something too now. Reno Mokri took to his ex platform, formerly called Twitter page, and wrote, I sympathize with Mr. John Ikechukwu Okafor, aka Mr. Ibu, over his ailment, and I urge all to donate to his account and put it there. Please do not ignore the cry for help. I urge members of the public to also donate. This is a man who publicly endorsed Peter Obi. Him and his daughter donated. They danced for Peter Obi and broke the internet. They went out on the street campaigning for Peter Obi. The same Peter Obi who boasted that he is richer than President Biden of the US, who is at this time worth $8.2 million. After all, Mr. Ibu does not need much. Perhaps Mr. Peter Obi can support him by paying Mr. Obi medical bill immediately. I am even surprised that Mr. Peter Obi did not remember the past. What Mr. Ibu did for him on Mr. Ibu's birthday. Peter Obi did not send message. Nothing he did. I don't understand. Guys, can you please tell me what's going on with Reno Mokri and why he's on Peter Obi's case? We need to understand it, or something is not right, or something is going on. I don't understand. I'm trying very hard to understand what exactly is happening here. Okay, what did Peter Obi do, Reno Mokri? Is there something else that we should know? Is there something else we need to know? Because we don't understand it. It feels very much like there is something that, we should do or we should know. You are calling for support. Peter Obi's name is not leaving your mouth. What about Alhaji? You were talking of Peter Obi. What about Alhaji Atiku Abubakar? Do you know his net worth? Alhaji Atiku Abubakar should also support. How come it's only Peter Obi you are calling? I need to understand it because I'm finding it very hard to understand where Reno Mokri is coming from. Abi, guys, they feel me. I'm not saying Peter Obi should not support, by all means, Obi. Please, give if you must. Support. But Reno Mokri needs to be called to order. Abi, how Nasiam? We need to understand where Reno Mokri is coming from. How come he's hell-bent on tarnishing and painting Peter Obi's name? What's the main problem? What really is the problem here? Because we need to understand it. What really is the problem here? Reno Omokri feels very much like he's been paid or sent after Peter Obi, or he's using Peter Obi to stay relevant. Could that be it? Maybe I'm missing the point. His relevance is dwindling. After all, he's on news now because he mentioned something about Peter Obi. Could that be his relevance too? And so he must do everything humanly speaking possible to ensure that he stays and remain relevant, even at the expense of pushing others under the bus. Is that the game plan? Because we need to understand what's going on. We need to understand it. Mr. Ibu is sick, yes. And it is important that Mr. Peter Obi do something about it, and as well as other Nigerians support to ensure that, our brother, Mr. Ibu, who graced our TV stations, entertained us, and we are all happy, acted, made himself of, and it is only right that we support him. It's only right. Okay. And there are so other many people out there who we also need support here and there. And every one of us needs to give our undying contribution and support, to support people who needs help. Let's not just pretend that, it's just one person. There are other people who need help, who will also, be grateful if something can be done. So let's all rise up and let's all ensure that we do everything humanly speaking possible to bring, these people out of the current predicament. What the one that money can solve. Let's do what we can. Let's do what we can and leave the rest for God to complete it. So leave us a comment. We'd love to hear from you. Yes? Leave us a comment. We'd love to hear from you. We'd like to know what you think, and we'd like to know all that is going on. We'd like to know what you think. With Reno Omokri, on the tail of Peter Obi. Okay? So this is part of what is going on. And every single person we can see, we sincerely, truly, okay, really, really wants this country to move forward. We really, really want things to be better. Okay? So this is part of what is going on. So every single person should rise up and ensure that we do not allow the same thing over and over again, and bring Nigeria out of, the hands of those who wants to destroy it, and make it a better place for all, so that together we can help this nation become better. Mr. Reno Omokri, please don't even answer that one. He has a personal problem. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. Remember, you have a voice. God bless. Have a fantastic and a lovely day. And from us is bye for now. Bye-bye.